Okay, welcome to my garden tour. I will show you my garden and the fruit trees and the vegetable garden I'm growing. This here is a new plant. It's an apricot. The variety is Haro Gem. Would be very suitable for our Dutch climate. Here I have a red variety, variety of peach. It should be curl leaf. Resistant doesn't exist, but tolerant. And the first signs are looking good. No curl leaf. This should be in the future a wild flower garden. But all in time. Here is my vegetable garden, or kitchen garden. This is garlic. I have planted 4 or 5 different varieties. This is a bed, raised bed. This year I made raised beds to have more order. And here I have some potatoes. The variety Cameo, biological or ecological, and Phytophthora resistant. There I planted some broccoli. And here I have onions and shallots. This is my pawpaw. That is Allegheny. Then I have a European variety Prima 1216. And there in the blue koker Susquehanna. This pear is a Williams or Bartlett. Very famous. Especially for the alcoholical drink where they grow it in bottles. There I have some salads. In kohlrabi, I don't know in English. And here you can see that the plant is starting to grow. So I'm very curious about what they will grow this year. Because some say it's the easiest plant in the garden and others say they grow very, very slowly. Here I have onions and carrots. Onions against the carrot fly and the opposite. And here we have Maria's Joy pawpaw. This is, I don't know in English, I think a Japanese wineberry, just literally translated. Very delicious. There I have some cabbages, broad beans. This is a field with the same potato. Here we have what was it called? Just have a look on my phone. I don't use this all those English terms normally. So it is parsnip and root parsley. Okay. Now, if somebody knows the right term, I will hear it. There we have another field with carrots and onions, and here new garlics. Here we also have some potatoes, same variety. And here are my asperges. This is to grow them white. This is the first year I planted them last year. The first year I have some harvest. After this I will stop harvesting so the plant can fully recover, and next year we can harvest more. This is the variety Geinlim, a Dutch variety. And there we have planted purple passion, purple asperges. I like them very much. Okay, that's the vegetable garden. Oh no, here we have some kiwi. Ah yeah, wait. This is, I just received Fidjoa. I'm very curious how they will grow. It's one of the most frost hardiness tropical plant. -10, but I also read of people who say -18 they will survive even if they're old enough. And I'm very curious to the fruits and even flowers, how they will taste, and I hope to have some first fruit this year. There are no named varieties. This here is the kiwi berry, and this one is a female plant, this is a male plant, and then we have another female plant. And as we can look, the male plant is going to bloom, but I don't hope we're getting frost, and we can have frost until the 15th of May in the Netherlands, because the plant is hardy to -30 degrees Celsius, but the leaves can't even handle -1. This is a famous German plum used for making to dry them or making a cake of it, and it's Hausschwätze. There we have some fertilization. This is a cherry, Van or Early Rivers, is blooming right now. All those old fruit trees are planted in the fall of 2020, and the pawpaws in the spring of the pawpaw last fall, the fall of 2022. And oh wait, we have there another Canadian pear, apple. It's the summer red, very delicious. And so all those classical fruit trees are planted in the fall of 2020. So here we have a pear to cook. It will not have very little bloom this year. It's a winterried, a Dutch variety. Here we have Doyenne de Camis, very delicious pear. This is Avalon Pride. It's a curl leaf, highly tolerant variety, but the flowers are planted this fall. Oh, and this spring. Even the other, no. This is a Van or Early Rivers cherry. And here I had een Reine Claude Verte plum, but it had, I think, a known disease for plums, and I threw it out and planted a new one. That one is a Danish variety of a pear. It's called Clara Frijs. And then we have a star apple. And those, this construction is for the pumpkins and courgette. So here I will have 3 pumpkins who will grow on this. And there 3 to that one. There, and there the courgette. And those wood I will use to grow mushrooms like I don't get the name right now. We will show it in another video. So in this construction I will grow more peaches and maybe apricots. Here we have my compost bins and some there we have blueberries. Those are pink lemonade blueberries. We'll have red blueberries. And that are raspberries. I couldn't get the name. There we have another blueberry. Little. It's, I think, Patriot and another variety. I have to look in my administration. This is a pear. A new one. Bon Louis d'Avranches or something like that. And this is Udense Spaanse, a Bond cherry, as we call it. It's a bit red and a bit yellow. Here we have some honeyberries, the Aurora and Honeybee, and then Boreal or Boreal Beauty and Boreal or Boreal Blizzard. And then we have an apple, Cox. I like small apples. I don't really like apples, but so they're just for me too much. One apple is not like a pear. And this is a pear. I don't know which variety. I hope that it will have fruit this year, and we can check which variety it will be. There we have an house. No, Monsieur Hatif plum. That's a Dutch variety of almond. It's just finished flowering, and it's Robijn. And here I have an American persimmon, and it's the variety. It is starting to hatch. I just have to look at to focus it. It's the variety G78. Focus. And it will have blue fruit, so I'm thinking to get fruit in 3-4 years. And here we have another variety, and it is the Asian Kaki or persimmon, and it's Miketani Gosho, and it's just hatching. And here we have my bees. I'm a beekeeper, and here we have Asian pears, and that one is called Kosu, something like that, and that one is Tama. And you can see how much it has grown this year. It's on a pear rootstock Kirschelaner, so it's a seedling, something like that, so it will grow very much, and we will lead it at those things like this. So we have a fence, a natural fence against the bees for the neighbors, and maybe in future I want to grow it like a roof. And here you can also see how much it has grown, so that is really much. I didn't even notice it until now, so that is very good that it will grow. And here we have some wood snip mulch, and you can see it's just still moist beneath it. Here we have a plum Tsar, and this should grow a fence, a hedge. I mean, fence is different. And here we will grow also a hedge or fence, but then with grapes. So I have there a Labrusca variety, Vitis Labrusca, and it is called Niagara. It is a highly foxy taste, but very interesting taste. I like it. This is a New York Muscat, very good tasting grape. And this is, I'm very curious about this one. It's an Ukrainian variety, if I'm right, or otherwise it's Russian, and it's called Klubny, and it will have grapes, bunches of around a kilogram. So that's a lot. Here we have other varieties, and we have another Labrusca variety, Isabel Blue. That is this one. Then we have Muscat de Flandre, this one, and at the back a Primus. So that's a bitter garden too right now. It's all starting to grow at this moment, and I will hope to keep you updated about my garden, and also gonna show you if it's more grown the wildflowers in the garden. And this is my place where I want to have some chickens in the future. Okay, that's it. These are the bees, my bee place. So subscribe for more videos about my garden and what I'm growing and making, and I will keep you updated. Thanks for watching.